Welcome to the world of science and technology. In today's video, we are diving into a rare and intriguing genetic disorder known as Kartagener Syndrome. Kartagener Syndrome, and we are going to explore the symptoms, means causes, symptoms, diagnosis and management techniques of this syndrome known as Kartagener Syndrome. What is Kartagener Syndrome? Kartagener Syndrome is actually a part of a larger condition known as PCD or primary ciliary dyskinesia. Cilia, these are tiny hair-like structures present in our body. In respiratory tract, these are available. In our reproductive system, both in males and females, these are available. And in our different parts of our body, these are available. I am talking about right now cilia, which are tiny and hair-like structures. What are the functions of those cilia present in our body? They help in moving mucus and particles. This is the requirement of our body. So they help in moving mucus and particles. And when they malfunction, means when they malfunction, in that case, those things come with different problems. Okay, means if they don't work as they should, then there is a problem. Otherwise, there is no problem at all. So I was talking about cilia, right? And this Kartagener syndrome, this is actually this syndrome includes a triad of symptoms. What are those things? Number one is chronic sinusitis. The patient may suffer from chronic sinusitis. Then the patient may suffer from bronchiectasis. And one more problem is there, Situs Inversus. And Situs Inversus, this is number 3. These are what? These are symptoms of Kartagener syndrome. And in case of Situs Inversus, this is very interesting, Situs Inversus. And this can be considered as the hallmark of the syndrome known as Kartagener syndrome. What is Situs Inversus? In case of Situs Inversus, the internal organs are found as a mirror image. As a mirror image of what? You know that typically what is the internal structure of our body? We find heart at the left, on the left, right? Heart exists in our body on the left, but the patients with Situs Inversus problem, you will find in their body heart on the right. So that means internal organs are mirrored from their usual positions. In the patients with Situs Inversus, if this problem exists, that means diagnosis is easy for those patients just by undergoing X-ray examination or CT scan examination. You can easily understand that it can be easily diagnosed, the position of the heart, whether it is on the whether it is on the left or whether it is on the right. And other organs also are found in just the opposite position, means a mirrored position, right? But in many cases, the patients with this problem, Situs Inversus, they don't feel any problem. Means there is no functional issues in the patients with this problem, Situs Inversus. But if you are suffering from other problems such as chronic sinusitis, that is of course a problem. Chronic sinusitis, that is a problem. Many people are suffering from this problem. Then bronchiectasis is there. So what is sinusitis? Sinusitis is nothing but this is inflammation and infections of the sinuses. Okay, and what is bronchiectasis? This is actually damage and widening of the airways in your respiratory tract. Okay, due to recurrent infections, this happens. What is that one? That is known as a bronchiectasis. Then other problems are also there, such as nasal congestion. Okay, there may be a hearing loss in case of fluid build-up in your ears. So there may be a problem of hearing loss due to these problems. What is the problem? Problem is, I am talking about right now, Kartagener syndrome. Okay, means if the patients, if the persons, if people are suffering from this syndrome, then they might face these problems. Again, other problems are also there in case of males. Right now I am talking about fertility problems, fertility challenges they may face. Both the males and females may face fertility challenges, such as for male, their sperm becomes immotile. So if sperm becomes immotile, in that case that sperm is not suitable for fertilization. If the sperm becomes immotile due to the problem of Kartagener syndrome. And females, yes, in case of females also, they also suffer. They suffer from normally reduced fertility. Because in their reproductive systems, that means the main organ which is involved here in this case is fallopian tubes. In fallopian tubes means malfunctioning of cilia may lead to reduced fertility problems. Okay, so in that case means the women, they may suffer from reduced fertility if they are actually suffering from this problem, that is a Kartagener syndrome. So both males and females are affected by this syndrome. And in both the cases, since these are related with the reproductive system, that means the problem is actually with fertility. Okay. Okay. There exists solution if they really are suffering from this problem. So solutions are there. Okay, such as IVF is there, IUI is there. Anyway, such videos I have already posted on the same channel. You may watch those videos. Okay, means other techniques, alternative techniques to get pregnancy. Okay, if you are suffering from such problems, means if you are suffering from fertility challenges, then solutions are available. Anyway, so I was talking about actually Kartagener syndrome. So patients with Kartagener syndrome may face fertility challenges. Okay. Diagnosis techniques, yes, diagnosis techniques are available, such as X-rays and CT scans are available. Okay. By using those techniques, if the patient is suffering from Situs Inversus or Bronchiectasis, that can be detected easily. Then a nasal nitric oxide test is available. The patients with such syndrome, they have normally reduced low level of nitric oxide, reduced level or low level of nitric oxide. So that can be tested by using that test known as a nasal nitric oxide test. Then a ciliary movement of the cilia, that can also be tested. Okay. Then if in your body, if there is a mutation in genes like DNA H5 and DNA I1, if mutations have already occurred in those genes, that can also be tested. These are possible. So these are what? These are diagnosis techniques. So different diagnosis techniques are available, but the problem is that there is no cure for this syndrome, Kartagener syndrome. There is no cure available. Yes, management techniques are available. Somehow doctors are able to manage your symptoms. When you are suffering from infections, different kind of infections in your respiratory tract, if you are suffering from mucus problem, so in those cases management techniques are available, and in all these cases you should consult with a pulmonologist. They are experts in this field. If you are suffering from Kartagener syndrome, so in that case a pulmonologist means that they are specialized doctors. They are highly trained in this type of problem. So you should always consult with such specialists. So if you are suffering from infections, so yes, antibiotics are available. Okay, bronchodilators are available. If you are suffering from problem in your airways, in your respiratory tract, so for that purpose bronchodilators are available. And in extreme cases, means in severe cases, surgery, that option is also available. Surgery of the sinuses, even transplantation of your lung may be required. Okay, in severe cases. Anyway, what is your actual requirement, that can be known only from the doctors. And specialized persons in this field are known as pulmonologists. So you should know that no cure is available to this problem, but management techniques are there, and by using all these facilities, okay, such as to clear mucus, physiotherapy technique is available, such as chest percussion. That technique is also available. So early diagnosis, early intervention means if you include doctors in each in case of your problems from the early stages of the problems. Okay, early diagnosis as well as early intervention means if you take care of your problems seriously, then in that case you can lead a fulfilling life. Okay. Okay, so this was all about today's topic. Topic was what? Kartagener syndrome. Okay, so this is the end of this video. Thank you for watching this video.